Hi artists, let's practice some color mixing with this cellophane. We are going to be using the three primary colors, blue, yellow, and red. You can see here when my yellow and my blue overlap or mix together, they are creating green. You can see here that when my blue and my red overlap or mix, they make purple. It's a little bit harder to tell with the yellow and red because the red is so dark, but the yellow and red are making orange. I am going to use my scissors to create different shapes from my cellophane. Take your time and go slow when you are cutting. The cellophane will rip easily. Here I am cutting rectangles from the blue. I also might cut some squares or some triangles. It's really up to you. We just want a few pieces of each color so that we can create a full composition on our paper. And what I mean by that is filling up your paper and creating a finished piece of art. Next, I'm going to cut some shapes that I like out of the red. Again, I'm going to cut a few pieces, maybe 4 or 5 out of each color. Last, I'm going to cut some shapes out of the yellow cellophane. Again, take your time because the cellophane is a little bit fragile and it might rip. But that's okay, there's lots of it, and we can just get another piece if you need to try a shape again. Next, I'm going to use liquid glue and a paintbrush to attach my pieces to the background. Be careful and take your time because some of these pieces will want to curl. I am going to dip my brush into the glue. Notice I'm just using a little bit. It's not dripping everywhere. I'm dipping my brush, not scooping with my brush. I am painting the glue onto the back of my shape and then pressing it down onto my paper. I really want to make sure those little corners are going to stick. I am going to repeat this process with all of my shapes. So again, I am dipping my paintbrush. I'm not scooping out the glue. I just need a little bit. And then I'm painting the back of my shapes with the glue. I'm going to flip it over so the glue touches the paper, and I'm going to press it down so all the corners stick. One trick I can use is gluing right on my placemat. If I hold my shape down and then paint it, any extra glue I have will go on the placemat and not all over my paper. Remember artists, we are doing some overlapping. We want to see what happens when our primary colors overlap and mix together to create our new colors or our secondary colors. Here I'm just making sure my last piece is attached to my background paper. Have fun with your collages, artists, and be creative.